Good morning, everyone. This is Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations. Today is Tuesday, May 26th, 2020. I hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend and hope you are staying safe and healthy. And, oh my gosh, let's see what else. Oh, I think I'm leaning. Hold on. That just looks weird. Okay, that's better. I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me and bringing me into your homes and watching, and hopefully you're interested. If it's crochet and it's just crochet and stuff. I do have some crochet to show you today. A small yarn haul from Dollar Tree. That's pretty much it. So I'm probably not going to take a lot of your time. I was technically, even though I work from home yesterday, because it was on Memorial Day, I was off. So Jack and I and Abby just kind of spent some time together, and it was 86 degrees yesterday. It was beautiful outside. Oh, it's one of the best days we've had so far this year. So we were really, really loving it. It was also my little brother's birthday, Alan. I believe he is now, let's see, I think he's 48 now. Yeah, that sounds about right. 48. So, and he lives in New Mexico. So hi, Alan, if you're watching, love you. And I did get to talk to him yesterday. He may be, in Albuquerque, but I talk to him 3-4 times a week. So he's just one of 5 brothers that I have. My 2 sisters live here with me. Well, not with me, but in Illinois. Anywho, I hope you guys all had a great Memorial Day weekend. So really quick, before we get into the crocheting, I know I welcome my new subscribers, so thank you for that, for joining us. And I'll have all the links down below that you can check me out, because I'm on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook, all under Happy to Hook Creations. And my email will be down there as well, happytohook@gmail.com. If you would like to email me any questions, you can put comments below. And if you want to send me a card or anything else, my P.O. box will be down below as well. So yesterday, Jack had to go to the doctor to get blood work. So if you have been following me through all this mess for the last it's been 6 months. Has it been 6 months already? Maybe 7 now. Because he found out about the cancer last September. Then he had a surgery just like 3 weeks later. So this was his CEA. I think it's called a CEA test. Yeah, it's a really, really long name, you guys. But it's a test that they check for certain types of cancers. And his came back in the normal range. We got the results back this morning already, and it's only like 8:30. So as soon as that appointment was over, and it was a virtual one, we actually went to the hospital, and of course I sat outside right by the doors on a bench, because they wouldn't let me in, because I wasn't actually seeing the doctor. It was just Jack, or had an appointment or whatever. So I sat there and waited for him, and ran into a good friend that used to go to our church that I hadn't seen in a while, so that was nice. But everything is normal. He's not having any issues or anything right now. So he has another follow-up in September, because that'll be 1 year after the surgery. So yay, God is good all the time, every day. So I was very, very happy about that. So yeah, we already had like been on the phone, did a video chat this morning. I actually have one with one of my clients here soon, but I wanted to pop on here real quick because I started work a little bit early, paperwork and stuff this morning, because I knew Jack was going to have this virtual appointment. So, and I didn't want to miss it. I like his doctor. He's awesome. So anyway, I have a few, like I said, I've got a few things that I'd like to show you. I can't find the wrap for one of these yarns, but I will put it in the description box, because I think I might have left it in the living room. So I'm not going to go and get it, because it's not, I don't think it's a yarn that I mean, this is my thing. I don't know if you can just go out and buy it, because I did a swap with Gypsy Rose and last year, and she sent me this beautiful yarn. I know that it's called Whisper. It's Whisper something, but it was beautiful, and it was so soft, and I didn't know what to do with it. It's 100%. It's almost like a brushed acrylic. It's just really, it's really soft and not fuzzy, but I don't know. It's just beautiful. I absolutely love this yarn. So I do have a few things to show you before I show you the yarn. So I'm going to move this box. I just dropped it on the floor. Hold on a minute. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so let's get right into the man, I'm just like dropsy lopsy today. I don't know. All right, let's get into the finished objects. I have 6 of them. I don't have any whips right now. Yeah, no whips. I mean, I do in my bags. I haven't even touched those since I showed you guys what was in there. I'll get to them eventually. You know, it's just one of those, I don't know, I got some funky stuff going on with my hair. I think I hit it or something. Anyway, it's like growing like a weed again. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, anyway, back to crochet. Oh, this is like my Monday. I get distracted any time of the day, y'all. I'm telling you. Oh, love it. Okay, so I'm going to start here with these little scarves. So Abby's been helping me kind of get things organized. I'm sure if you, I don't know from the last podcast, but some of the yarns are looking a little different because we're kind of moving things around and trying to get organized. The other side does not look as bad as it did because I had like stacks of stuff up here. We got some stuff down off of the closet and fit yarn where it needed to be. So it's looking a lot better. And she's been helping me with that, bless her heart. And I found, okay, so like I said, for the new subscribers, you guys might have to go back a couple of, well, it's been several months now. But my daughter Amanda, if you ever hear me refer to her as Panda Bear, that's her nickname. It's been that way for almost 30 years. But so Panda Bear and I used to do podcasts together and even live, but then, you know, work and everything. And then she moved a little bit further away than where she was. So I don't see her as often because, you know, she's busy. But when we were, she had this Karen Big Cake. And I think I'm not 100% about the colorway, guys, but I think it was called peppercorn or some kind of corn or pepper in there somewhere to that effect. And she made a mat because the Big Cake, this one had, I think, 603 yards in it. So she wanted to make a bath mat and she made it with the bobble stitch and it looked so stinking adorable. And I gave it to her because I thought that was the only one I had. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to make out of it. Well, that goes back to, well, what I was doing with Abby. So while we're moving things around and there's yarn behind. So if you look right here, a lot of these are just regular size skeins of yarn, but the shelving is probably, I don't know, 12 inches maybe, 12 or 14. So there's yarn behind, standing up behind these things, guys. So I wanted to see what was back there and just to make sure I had, you know, how many colors I had of one thing so that I could maybe make something for winter or fall or whatever. And so, yep, sure enough, we found one. Now, it didn't have the wrapper on it, but I have several Big Cakes here that, if you guys notice, I bought like a month ago and showed you those from Michael's. I don't know, maybe it's been a few weeks. Anywho, because it had so much yarn in there, or yardage, I didn't want to make just one thing. And it's not a particular color that I like. I mean, it's okay. I like all colors, but I like for it to kind of, I don't know. It's just not, to me, it's not a happy color. But it's kind of neutral, so it would go with more items, I guess. So some people like colors like that. And the peppercorn, whatever, was like a gray, different shades of gray, light to dark. So it's not a bad color. It's just that I just like, you know, brighter colors, more colorful anything, I guess. So I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to make something, several items instead of just one, because I had 600 yards. And I still have some left. And I started something, and then I ripped it out. I started something, I ripped it out. I think I was going to just make a shawl with it at the end, because I figured I might have had enough, and I thought, nah, I don't want to. So instead of that, I made two scarves, and I'm going to call them scarves because they're not very big. And then I did something I don't normally do at all. I put tassels on these things. You know how I feel about tassels and fringe. I don't like them. But this turned out really cute. So this is the first one because I made two. So if you notice, this one has this, the start of it is like that gray. I don't know if you can see, but right here is a color. It's like, this is definitely gray. And then this is kind of like an ash kind of a gray color. And then the light color, and then back to the gray. So this was the first one from the starting in the middle. And then I just put a tassel. And this is just the kind that you just wear like this. Oh, I guess it's kind of like that. I don't know. Yeah, like that. And then, I don't know, can you see, you guys see that? So seeing, you just wear it and the tassels are underneath and one in the middle. Okay, so I made two of these. So the second one, of course, is going to look a little bit different. But, and I didn't measure it or anything. I just kind of, this is just a double crochet. Like when you start in the ring, I always do a magic ring, or you can do a chain 4 and slip stitch it together, and then put, I think it's 7. Is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 double crochet chain 1s in the row. And then when you get to the middle, that's when you put 2 chain 2 to keep for the point or whatever. Yeah. So that's what I did. I do like it. I just, and my coat, I have a black coat. Well, it's too big now, so I'll have to get another one. But I'm thinking red is a good color. So when I have to buy a new coat, that's what I'm going to look for. So this was the first one I made, okay? And then the second one is a little bit smaller because this one is for Abby. She liked it. So I made her a little bit smaller one. And I stopped so that there's only the 3 colors, but there's more of this. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there are 2 different shades. So this is different right here. And then it starts that ash kind of color, and then the lighter one. And of course I put tassels, and I just did it how it turned out. So the first 2 were the rest of this color here. And then this one started to get into the gray again. But I thought, you know what? I'll just put this one in the middle, and these 2 can be on the ends. And so that's what I did. Let me see if I can kind of hold them folded so you can see. And I don't know. Oh, there you go. So that's how that one turned out. And like I said, it's not bad at all. It's just not my favorite color, but like my daughter Jessica, she would love it. She likes grays and black, gray, white, colors like that. So I know I said I wasn't gonna make this long, so I'm gonna try and get in there as much as possible. All right, so then I had some leftover, or not leftover. I had 2 skeins of, oh, I knew I was gonna do this. I love this yarn. I love this yarn. And this is, I think, cobblestone. I love, love, love the way these colors turned out. And this hat, of course, is one of my favorite ones that I'm doing right now, which is, gosh darn it, Stormy Waters. I knew it would come to me. But see, and those are pretty true to color. I love it. And to me, I mean, this is Southwestern colors. I love it. I think it's great. And, you know, growing up, I lived a lot of years in the Southwest, so I love the colors, the mountains, the clay, the adobe. It's just beautiful. So then I wanted to make something to go with the hat. And I've already made one of these. Look, I'm going to cut this right now because I don't like stragglers. They drive me crazy. And I made a shawl. Isn't that great? I just love these colors. These colors are so they just make me want to go home and visit. I just want to go home and visit my family. Look at my mountains. But see, that's it. And this was big. I think it was the big brown butter or big butter brown shawl. I'll link it below because it's from Moogly. That's what this one is. And oops. So I think, isn't that great? I just thought that turned out really nice. This was a good colorway. One thing is certain. I absolutely cannot say anything bad about I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I have not found a colorway that I didn't like, and this yarn works up so nicely. And this is such a nice, I mean, you know, I don't really wear shawls, but this it just works up so quick, so nice. It feels so good. And look at that. So I thought, and I don't even know if I'm going to sell them together. I just thought they were really cute. So, you know, I had to do something. Okay, so this hat is the one I was telling you about that was made with the Whisper yarn that I got in a swap with Gypsy Rose. Oh my gosh, you guys, wait till you see this hat. Okay, so I have decided, before I look, I'm just waiting. I have decided I'm probably going to keep this hat. I mean, I'm not kidding. I don't think I can let it go. But okay, so here it is, and this is my other favorite stitch to use, and I think it worked out well. Are you ready? Ah, look at that. Look at those colors. Isn't that beautiful? And guys, I didn't have very much left. I think I rolled it around the paper, but it's kind of, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of a fuzzy. It is acrylic, 100% acrylic. But look at the colors that are in there, and it's so soft. It is so soft. I just, but I know it's called Whisper. I will look at the wrap, and I'll put everything down there. They didn't tell me how many yards was in the skein, but it was 50. I think it was a 50-gram ball, and I had 2. She sent me 2 of them, and it was just perfect for this hat. Oh my gosh, I just love this. Yeah, I don't think I can let this one go. I'm gonna have to keep it because I love this hat, and it's very, you know, I love the pattern because it's, you know, it's very stretchy, and even though I have lots of hair, I think I can fit it. If not, I think Abby's gonna take it away from me. But this is when I get excited about what I'm doing, because when you start it, just the colors alone, you knew something was going to come out of there and it was going to just be fabulous, right? So then when I started, and you know, I did that, just that little part, and I thought, oh man, this is just going to be really pretty. And I was giving it, because I have a craft show in August, hopefully that won't get canceled. We should be good by then. But I can't get rid of this one, because this is very unique, guys. It's not like I can just go out and buy this yarn. So I'm keeping it for me. I'm keeping it for me. And this is the Devine Hat. But I don't know who it's by, but I used the tutorial by Ruby Stedman. So I will link that in the description box below, so you guys can check that out if you haven't made a Devine hat. It's also called a spiral hat. In some of the tutorials, you guys need to try it, because this hat took all of half an hour. It was just not long at all, because it works up so quick. And I get, like I was going to say, I get really excited when I see how it's already looking, and it just makes me want to finish it quicker, and just keep going and not stop. And that's what it was with this one. Yeah, so no one can have it. Now I've got, I think it's this one. Oh no, I know it's a Lion brand. My last whip, or my last finished object. Gosh, you know, it's like I take these wrappers off of these yarn. I don't know what happens to them. It's around here somewhere. So one of you will know what the colorway is. I am making more shawls, And this one was a whip, and I had started it, and the yarn had balled up. It was just horrible. It was horrid. Guys, I was getting so frustrated. I was about to just cut it and just pull it out and start over. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to do that. And oh boy, is it just, it's nerve-wracking. So, I mean, it was thrown in a bag and probably moved around a few times, because when I took it out, when Abby and I were moving things, it was just this big ball of yucky. And I sat down and I pulled it out little by little. I did not have to cut it off. I pulled it out, and I think when I found it, it was right here at the gold, somewhere in that area. And so I didn't have very much of it to finish. So I finished it. This is one of my favorite, oh, there's a little fuzzy there. This one is one of my favorite stitches. It's just a double stitch, and double crochet inside of a double crochet after you do your 7, and you keep 2 in the middle and a chain 2 to keep the point. I like this because it works up quick. I keep telling myself I'd like to make like another Granny versus Virus shawl, because those are just beautiful. Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, she makes a ton of those, and the colorways that she picks, the yarn is just gorgeous. And I don't know, so this is the shawl in a ball, and I'm looking, that looks like it right there. Let's see, because you know me, I have more than one. When they had the 4 for $10 or something. Let's see. Yep, that's it. So that's the one, and it is called, let's see, well, Peaceful Earth. Oh, no wonder I like these colors. Now see, these colors together I think are just beautiful. And this particular, I know most of the shawl and the balls are about the same. Where is it? I know they tell you how many things. 481. Yep, 481. So I'll just sit that there. So that's what this is. Peaceful Earth, shawl and a ball, Lion brand. But see, oh there. See, that gives you a pretty good idea of how it works up when you use that stitch. I think that's just really pretty. Really, really pretty. So there was that one. And that was the last one. Yes, that's it. Okay, so, you know, that's not too bad. And so I finished off the whip, the last one, and then I worked on, you know, the 2 little mini shawls, scarves, whatever you want to call it, and the hats for this week. So that's not too bad. I try to sit and crochet when I'm done with work and food's cooking or something. I just like have a little bit of something sitting next to me, a ball of yarn or something that I'm working with in a bag or even a basket, so it doesn't get messy. I just, sometimes I just feel like I haven't crocheted enough, but that's okay, because there are other things that you can do. So I've just kind of been keeping busy, working on the house. We're going to get some plants. Our roof is going to get done next week, finally, and I picked red. Oh, because we have our, the majority of our house is like a, I don't know, it's like a rust, kind of a rusty reddish kind of color. I don't know. But, so I thought red shingles would look really nice. And they're not like a bright red, but it's going to look really nice. I'm getting excited. So, now, for the last bit of this podcast, which I promised you wasn't going to be long. I'm sorry. So, I did try to get some yarn from Dollar Store, and I just wanted cotton yarn. Because, as you know, you guys have heard me mention several times that I got this huge, huge cotton yarn haul from Michael's last year when I went to St. Louis. And, yeah, the majority of the colors were like, because I've got them in my little hanging thing in my closet so I can see them. A lot of them were like a light green, almost like a teal, and grays, and then variegated with grays, variegated with that teal green kind of color. But I didn't care, because I know that, I mean, I just bought everything that they had that I could get, because, and there was some blues, but I didn't have any bright colors for spring or summer. And finally, Dollar Tree opened back up online because for a while they were closed. Well, the one for me anyway, because I live in Illinois and I always have it shipped to store. So mine was closed. And then because I'm on the mailing list or email or whatever, when they finally opened up, I got this email. I'm like, yes. So I got on there. Guess what they had? Premier cotton yarn. And now when you order online, you have to order at least some units. I think it's 3, and then depending on what it is, I don't know why there's a difference, because I ordered just all cotton yarn, but one particular color you had to order 4, and then the other ones were 3. So that, I mean, that was perfectly fine. I did not go overboard. I just got this cute little box because, like I said, I have plenty of cotton yarn, but I wanted to get something that I can blend with that gray or blend with the green or do something on its own. So that's what I did. So the first one, the color is Honeydew Splash. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And these were, like I said, these were all at the dollar store. And then I got, real quick, Pastel Pink. Whoops. And it's just, see, Premier Home Yarn. That's Pastel Pink. And I don't know why this one's out, but I've got 4 of these. So this is one of the ones that you had to do 4. And this is Coral Splash. So it's just got a little bit of, so there's the other 3. And I think, see, these are good spring, summer kind of colors. This one is Rainbow. There's that. Okay. Carrot. No, yeah, Carrot. This is Carrot. Look at that. Bright, vibrant orange color. Yeah. And this one will go with some of the ones that I bought at Michael's. This is Summer Kitchen. Man, I probably should have gotten more of these. I like this one because I like yellows and blues together. I think they look good. Oh, so Carrot must have been 4 as well because this was in the bottom. I didn't see that. And then the last one, which is one of my favorites, is Lime Green. That's it, Lime Green. I thought I was going to have like some funny color or anything, but Lime Green. So, yep. So that's it. There's 23 total. Okay. So I just dropped that. I'm not picking it up. So yeah, so I got 23 of those, guys. And let's see, I have my list. Okay, so I got 23 skeins of yarn. The total before tax was $23, duh, obviously. With tax, handling fee, I paid $28.76. And when you divide that by the 23 skeins of yarn that I got, they ended up being $1.25 a piece, which I don't think is bad at all. So, and it's, let's see, are they all like this? Because the orange one feels a little bit bigger. Yeah, the orange one is definitely bigger. So the orange one, let me show you the difference here real quick. Okay, so the Carrot is 131 yards or 120 meters, 2.65 ounces, 85% cotton, 15% polyester. And this one, let's see, is there like a difference on the front? Nope. Okay, so this one, the smaller one is 1.94 ounces, 96 yards or 88 meters. So there's a little bit of difference. Yeah, 35 yards. So you could probably, I always get, well, it's 96. I really don't know. But I do a lot of the scrubbies with these. So I make a lot of the scrubbies and then dishcloth or washcloth first. And then if I just have a little bit left over, I'll just make like a set of scrubbies to go with it. But I really like that. So see that orange is just so pretty. So, so pretty. And then that one was, this one, what color is this? Coral. Almost looked pink, but yeah, I guess it is kind of coral. So yeah, so $1.25 a skein is, I don't think that's bad at all. And I like ordering on from the dollar store because I've never had an issue. I think my last yarn haul from there was also Premier yarn. Yeah, and some Isaac Mizrahi yarn as well. So yeah, it ships pretty quickly. I ordered it last week, and they send me confirmation and let me know. Now, I do have to tell you, a friend of mine who also crochets, we went in together and placed a Hobby order. I think it's pronounced Hobby. Let me know, guys. I might be saying that wrong. So yeah, we'll wait and see. There were a lot of reviews of people saying that they never got their order. I did get confirmation email saying that it was on its way, and they gave me a tracking number. So we'll wait and see what happens. It has been, I believe I ordered it May 14th, and today's the 26th. And I know it's coming from Denmark. So if anyone else, I know there's several of my podcasting buddies that have ordered. Can you, let me know if that's like a normal wait time. Cause like I said, it's only been 12 days. I don't think that's bad when you consider what's going on in the world, and it's coming from Denmark. So we shall see. Although when I ordered from Ice Yarns, that was probably the quickest shipping. And I think that comes from Turkey. That was crazy. I was not expecting it at all. But this yarn is absolutely beautiful. I hope it looks as good in my hand, as good as it did on the pictures, because wow, it was beautiful, sparkly. I got just a few colors. So she's going to get hers and I'll get mine, and I will definitely share that with you once it gets here. I have hit the tracking button to track it, and all it's telling me is that it has left its destination. So I have no idea how long it will be. If this is normal, it might be another week or two. But if you guys have ordered from Hobie, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, let me know how you like it, and if you like the yarns and whatnot, and that'll keep my mind focused until mine gets here. See, I'm at 32 minutes already. I'm getting off here, guys. That is it for now. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Like I said, I hope you had a great weekend, and you're probably going to see me sooner than a week. I've got something that I would like to share with you as well. And then once that Hobie yarn gets here, I'll definitely do that too. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you when I see you. Happy hooking, guys. Bye.